good, fam? It's your boy dwayzeonblaze. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time, and you know the place. Good day, okay? Back with a brand new react. Matter of fact, let's get into it, okay? So we're back with Nasty C again. I just feel like I only make videos about Nasty C and Shebe. Like that's about it. Anyway, Nasty C faces backlash as album soars on charts. A bit fishy, and this is why I wanted to react to this, because I was like, you know, there's been a lot of talk, because like I said, hence I've been doing Nasty C videos, and all those videos have been about how his numbers are declining, how he's never gonna reach this international status. Not me saying that, I'm just reacting to that and giving my opinion, of course. And all of a sudden, once that chat is happening, his numbers just start to soar all of a sudden. That's what I imagine has happened here, so I did want to get into that. Anyway, Def Jam discussed what? Okay. AKA breaks record with Mass Country. AKA keeps breaking records even from beyond the grave. Alright? Crazy. Let's get into it. This video is by, is it Plug SA? I don't want to go out and check because sometimes my laptop just be breaking. So, Hare. I think it's Plug SA or something. I don't know, man. Shout out to the plug.
So guys, I've got a couple of updates to share with you today. Starting off, there has been some chatter about Nasty C's album reclaiming the #1 spot on the charts.
That is fishy. Because how could the album just be declining? Nasty, I'm not saying you're on a whatever. How could the album just be declining, and then all of a sudden when people are starting to say, Nasty's numbers are looking a bit iffy, it just starts to shoot up? Suspicious. I'm not saying it's nasty. It could just be the label hearing the chat and be like, yo, let's just pump like the numbers, you know? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if they have that power. They probably do.
With accusations flying around about Nasty C or possibly Def Jam rigging the rankings. Before we delve deeper into that, let me give you a rundown of the current top 3 South African hip-hop albums on Apple Music.
Run it down.
At number 3, we have P2, the big-hearted bad guy.
Bro, how's Forest Hills Drive is still at 11. This came out in 2014. It's 2024. It's 10 years later, bro. Forest Hills Drive is still at number 11. Forest Hills Drive is still beating a-reece, an album that came out in 2023. Forest Hills Drives. It even says 2014 on it. Yet it's still charting. That just goes to show you guys that I feel like hip hop has definitely seen a decline. If albums from back then are still charting this high. Now, okay, of course, this is in South Africa, but still, it still speaks to something to say that the quality music has managed to stay afloat, and the music that just drops every week and it's get a gim, that goes and that dies eventually. Okay, so no hate to what I was alluding to, but you know, okay.
a-reece, followed by Mass Country by AKA at number 2, and I Love It Here by Nasty C sitting at number 1.
For all the dogs,
Nasty C's album has been holding strong at number 1 for a couple of days now, leading to speculations about outside interference.
Yeah, and how, from where, what happened that all of a sudden, you know, this is the age where something needs to happen. There has to be a catalyst. It's like flipping crypto and all those things. There has to be a reason why the number goes up these days, you know, in this current generation we live in. It can't just go up out of nowhere, bro. It doesn't work like that, bro. Something happens. Either it's organic or it's not organic.
Particularly from Def Jam. Some remarks on social media, particularly from a-reece's fans, have added fuel to the fire. They've been questioning the sudden rise of Nasty C's.
I always used to think when Shane Eagle had that hair, he looked like Trunks from Dragon Ball Z
album yet again, suggesting it might be artificially boosted. An a-reece fan page came out on Twitter to say, "Lol, whatever happened with those Apple Music charts?" and put up laughing emojis. Then under the comment section, Tips tweeted saying, "I was shocked waking up to Paradise 2 at number 88 2 weeks ago." Another user came out to say, "Yo bro, it's crazy how that other nigga's album went to #1 spot overnight. High corner.
Crazy."
And lastly, a user commented saying, "It's called a booster, courtesy of Def Jam. And to be honest, guys,
booster shot. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, guys, it's looking a bit crazy. I won't even lie to you. It's looking a bit crazy. It's looking a bit crazy because I know that the chat has been the numbers aren't looking too good for Nasty. And all of a sudden, number one album for a couple of days? Nah.
Guys, I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know, man.
Now let's pause for a moment.
I don't know, man.
It's natural for fans to celebrate when their favorite artist hits the top spot, particularly a-reece. But when Nasty C does it, suddenly there's skepticism. It's quite important to keep an
I just want to say, in this situation, bro, I know you have to be skeptical. I'm sorry, bro. Because I've been following this, and I know very well everyone's been looking at the numbers and saying Nasty needs to evolve, Nasty needs to grow, he needs to change his music, he needs to have more of an authentic African sound. And all of a sudden, boom! Number one album, back to number one. Wasn't it number one for all these weeks since it's dropped? But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, number one. Okay.
Open mind here. I mean, I love it here as a solid album. And it's possible that it gained momentum once again on its own merit.
Which merit? Like, no, I'm gonna sound like a hater now, I know. But where, bro? How could it just gain momentum out of nowhere, bro? Just wake up, oh, number one. Out of nowhere. What happened? At least point me to what happened. What was the catalyst? Did he win a Grammy? Did he get shot? Like, there has to be something that happened, bro. Honestly. I'm not saying Nasty's not talented or anything like that. I'm just saying these days for your album just to drop, just to jump however many spaces back to number one out of nowhere, out of the blue, when everyone was saying your numbers are going down is weird, bro. And again, I don't think that's Nasty. I don't think Nasty even cared about the chatter. He just did him. But the label probably said, nah, that's our investment. Pump those bags. You know?
Just to get this very clear, I'm not taking any sides here, but I'm just sharing my thoughts on this matter. Anyways, what do you guys think about Nasty C's album reclaiming the number one spot? Do you believe Def Jam could be involved? Or is it simply the Nasty C effect in action? Feel free to share thoughts in the comment section.
I'm sorry.
And speaking of albums,
I'm sorry. But bro, we have brains, bro. We are human. We think. We see logic. We put it together. We see it doesn't make sense. No, this doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. And again, I'm not gonna say this again because it's just gonna come off as, yo, this guy hates Nasty C, guys. Yo, I love Nasty C. I love Reese and Nasty C the same, bro. Honestly. But this is crazy. And if Reese was doing the same thing, I would say the same thing. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You know? But Reese's album, clearly, the masses liked it. Because, you know how Reese's albums do, bro. They live on those Apple Music charts, bro. You can't tell me that's fake. But anyway, I digress.
Final album, Mess Country, continues to solidify its position as one of the standout releases of last year. And potentially one of the greatest albums to ever drop in SA hip-hop history.
Okay, now you're glazing, bro. Ever in SA hip-hop history? Ever? I don't know. Okay, maybe in SA hip-hop, but still, bro, that's a long shot. Like, it was a good album, but I don't know if I could put it as the best to ever come out of South Africa. That's...
Recently, it hit a milestone of 99 million all-time streams, and that's according...
Okay, and let's take into account for the fact that your numbers do go up when you die. Especially if you're a big artist, your numbers do go up significantly and for a longer time because you're no longer here. People want to remember you. They want to remember the last thing you gave us. They want to, we want to hold you here in our hearts. And of course, AKA is one of the greatest artists to have ever set foot on South African soil. Ever. For sure. I'm not disputing that. But I'm saying the reason why this album has even done even more is that he passed away. Let's call a spade a spade. It happens all the time in hip hop. Pop Smoke went through the roof when he died. Like he was ascending like this. When he died, it went like that. It went straight up. Same thing with X. Same thing with Juice. Okay, well, Juice was kind of really lit before anyway. But that's all I'm saying here. Let's not say it's the greatest album just because of the current situation and events. As the music as it is it the greatest? I personally don't think so. I love this album. I think it's one of his best. It's up there, definitely top 3 for sure in his catalog. Might be number 2 because for me, Levels is number 1. Like I went back to Levels the other day and I was like, nah, Levels, bro, is different. But Levels, I don't know. People say it was too commercial, but bro, that album was perfect, bro. It was perfect for me personally. this, I don't know, this was just a vibe. Mass Country was just a vibe. It was AKA really, I feel like, embracing, like he's always embraced his South side. Yo, I'm rambling, I know. But I say that just to say, yeah, AK has always embraced that South African side of him. But with this album, it's like he was able to do it so cleanly and Africanly, like not just South A. It also feels like it caters to, you know, other regions in Africa. So yeah, anyway, yo, that was a long rant.
According to Creative Corner, just a year after its release. And I'd like to believe that this achievement marks a record for the most streams gathered by a South African hip-hop album within a year. To my knowledge, no other South African hip-hop album has achieved such a feat, let alone within such a short time frame. A heartfelt congratulations to AKA for reaching this significant
R.I.P.
milestone.
brother.
He truly is one of the best in the game, and may his legacy continue to shine brightly. Anyway guys, that brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the
Okay, let's leave it there, man. Damn, super mega forever. You know what I'm saying? Young Tola son. Damn, bro. Like, yeah, but yeah, anyway, that long rant. All I'm saying is that yes, AK, he's a legend, but we can't glaze this album too much because it did drop right when he died. So of course that was a booster because everybody was obviously gonna check for messages and notes he might have left, and like, did he know he was gonna die, and you know, oh, this is his last album, you know. So but yes, very good album. When it comes to the Nasty C situation, like, look, honestly, I believe Def Jam pumped the numbers. I won't lie to you, allegedly or whatever, but I think they did. I'm just gonna say, me as a person, I think they did, only because I think they just saw what the chatter was online. They checked the temperature and they're like, it's not looking too good. Like, we gotta get these numbers up. Like, Nasty's a great artist, but I feel like it just doesn't look good for one of their flagship artists, because I think Nasty is a flagship artist at Def Jam. I just think in this modern era, Def Jam doesn't necessarily know what to do with their artists. Like, I just feel like they're not too bad with spotting talent, but they don't know what to necessarily do with that talent when they have it now. Whereas Def Jam back in the day, they knew exactly what to do. They knew how to spot talent, they knew how to market it, they knew how to get an artist hot. Like, all Def Jam artists were hot at a time. There was a time Def Jam was on fire. Like, we're talking about Def Jam, obviously US, not Africa, because Def Jam Africa that's another story, bro. I don't even want to go down that road. But anyway, guys, I'm done here. Let me call it a day. Your other guys' reactions, I'm gonna get to y'all soon. There's some guys from months ago you requested and I just missed. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna get to them. I just been busy, I've been hectic, you know. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot more from me soon, from many angles. You're gonna be like, yo, this guy is everywhere. I'm joking, I don't know, maybe. Anyway, peace out, guys. It's been your boy Dwayzeonblaze. Yes, sir. This is